Hey guys, I'm Josh Gillman. I'm a student here at Moffett Road Assembly of God. One day after church on a Sunday, we had football at 2 o'clock like we always do at Pathway, and we were playing out there, and I was the quarterback, and somebody came up behind me after I said hut, and they took me down, and I felt something pop, and I thought, it was nothing. The next morning, I woke up and my leg wouldn't move, and it just began to hurt really bad. I couldn't keep it from locking, and it was just bothering me so bad. So I stayed home from school that day and went to the doctor, and come to find out, he said with it being as swollen as it was, there was no way that my ACL wasn't torn, and he wouldn't have been able to do an MRI. So it kind of threw everything off to tell whether it was torn all the way through or what it was. He told me that I was going to be out for at least 6 months. One day after school, after being on crutches for just 2 days, it was a Wednesday afternoon, and after school I was walking out to my car, and I took my crutch. I was so mad, and I threw it across the parking lot, and I got mad with myself because I did something. I was having fun, but I did something that possibly could have messed me up for the rest of my life. I went to church that night and I said, God, do something that's, irregular and just change me. And that night, Pastor Matt called me up to the front, and, he told me that I didn't have to come on stage, but I felt the need that I had to come on stage because I felt like, something was gonna happen. I hobbled my way up onto stage, and I closed my eyes and I began hearing people pray for me. And when I opened my eyes, there was one person in particular that I wasn't expecting to be there, and it was my good buddy Ashton Rawls. And I began to thank God that that he put so many people in my life just to have as friends, and even more. And I couldn't have asked for more. I took that brace off that night. God, I began to jump around and, lifting my hands, and I was thanking God for making me new. I went back to the doctor this past Monday, and my doctor's a big Christian. He said, this is a God thing, and, he said, I just don't see how somebody could have that bad of a tear and all of a sudden just be healed. He said, it's a miracle.